What up friends, welcome back, welcome to another The Elder Scrolls Online video. Alright my friends, let's continue. So let's get of course the daily reward, which is riding stamina. Can I use this? I guess it's under consumables. It currently is at 35, right? So it should be 36, 37, 38, and 39. There we go. Okay, so now we are ready for the next main quest, right? Weren't we supposed to talk to these guys?
This one hates the idea of talking to the Usurper Queen. We should be stabbing her in
I
the
thought we were
neck.
supposed to talk to these guys.
Nalado sees
As an
necessity, even if she
option,
doesn't
though.
like it. Euraxia will almost certainly betray you, so be careful when you face her, yes? By marching
Sure, I guess.
elsewhere with a
No worries.
mercenary army and slaughtering our rightful Khajiit rulers. Not only did the usurper slay our king and queen, she murdered the rest of the royal family. Her crimes, they swarm around her like flesh flies on dung.
Oh, I have 6 minutes left. Well, I guess we're going to activate the next one
I doubt she'll agree to any sort of
when we
diplomatic
turn in
solution,
the quest,
but
right?
it will buy us time to replenish our resources. Very well. Take Tharn and meet with Euraxia. In the meantime, we will rebuild what remains of the militia. She marched into Anequina with a mercenary army and conquered Rimmon. Her forces killed the royal family, and she illegally proclaimed herself queen. That makes her a usurper. I pray I live to see her pay for her crimes.
I guess she's bad then. Right, we gotta go. Well, we gotta go this way. I can actually get also the next mount upgrade.
You seek an
39, 40. There we go. Almost there. Right? The maximum is 60. Yeah, where are we even going? In Rimmon. Is there a point? Fast travel, yeah. Because she is in the main city.
I expected sorrow and despair, but the situation here goes beyond even my prophetic inklings. On the surface, yes, but peace through tyranny
What was wrong with the
provides
city?
false harmony. Euraxia uses fear and threats of violence to keep the Khajiit in line, making them second-class citizens in their own province. It appalls me to think Euraxia and I are related. It would be better if I showed you. Follow me, and I'll demonstrate the true depths of my half-sister's villainy. Her grip on Rimmon
Okay,
is far
I guess.
tighter
Can
than
do that.
yours. Very well. But what I'm about to show you isn't for the faint of heart. Follow me. Have you ever visited a Rimmon workhouse? They
Nope.
treat the
So,
Khajiit
I
workers
recently
worse than
traveled
slaves.
past Two Moons Temple. I hate to say
These
it,
people are fighting.
I think the monks there have gone mad.
They're NPCs.
They said they were chasing butterflies, but I couldn't see any. They were chasing
It's that building over there.
nothing. It was
For most of Rimmon's Khajiit, it's the only job. The workhouse serves to snare the poor and the destitute, those who fall behind on their debts. They come here to find employment and earn a decent wage, but the costs deducted to pay for room and board leave them worse off than they were before. One of the first things Euraxia did after declaring herself queen was to institute tariffs and fines that apply only to Khajiiti citizens. No one else needs the workhouse. A cruel tactic, but effective. The Rimmon Khajiit? No. Any complaints incur fines for causing a public disturbance or some other inane ordinance. No one wants to risk falling even further into debt. It's ingenious. Monstrous, but ingenious. Oh, Euraxia is clever. She pays the Khajiiti, and the workhouse isn't technically a prison. On the surface, it appears to be a place that helps society's unfortunates, but underneath, it's slavery without any of the uncomfortable trappings. Now, let's visit the Rimmon marketplace. Take a look around. Business. It may be hard to see, but the Khajiiti merchants struggle to keep their stalls open, while the less bestial business people rake in the profits. Euraxia would have you believe it's a matter of work ethic, but we know better. Unfairly doesn't begin to cover it. Khajiiti merchants must deal with high tariffs, extra inspection fees, costly licenses. Euraxia's squeezing them for every piece of gold imaginable. She even instituted a fur tax. On the surface, it seems reasonable to make Khajiiti pay for extra inspections to ensure their fur isn't getting into the products they sell. And while they do shed, it's just another way to discriminate against the rightful citizens of this land. Come along. I want to show you the improvements Euraxia made to the palace walls. See the trebuchets? Notice see how the siege weapons sit upon the walls? When it comes right down to it, you're looking at the secret of my half-sister's success. How else do you think Euraxia maintains order and keeps the elsewhere defense force at bay? She declared publicly, and has repeated often, that any attempt to liberate Rimmon will see her unleash the full fury of the siege weapons upon the city. If Euraxia can't have Rimmon, then neither can anyone else. She'd destroy the city in a heartbeat if she thought she was in danger of losing control. Of course, she tells her non-bestial subjects that only the Khajiiti districts are targeted. Absolutely not. But the lie makes her supporters feel better. The Khajiit know that even a peaceful protest could result in the destruction of Rimmon. So far, no one has dared to challenge Euraxia's will in this matter, and for good reason. When we get to the palace, let me do the talking.
Alright, let's go.
I'll demonstrate my dominance over Euraxia and negotiate a cessation of hostilities.
Here come Queen Euraxia's guests now. I don't like the looks of these meddlers. I say we feed them to the dragons and be done with it.
The betrayer, what? What's happening?
So you're Abner Tharn's bodyguard and valet. Not what I expected. I assume you want to follow your master into the Queen's inner sanctum, huh? I'll allow it. But first, I want to gauge the measure of your marrow. I am Queen Euraxia's chief necromancer.
Oh,
You may
so?
call me Zumog Foom. The other grave callers answer to me. And this is my familiar and confidant, Sir Cadwell the Betrayer. Ah, yes. The Betrayer saw you when it looked through the soul-shriven's eyes. The creature you know is a pale shadow of the dark night that once walked these lands. I exhumed his remains and reanimated him. Well, his head, it was all I could find. My actions don't concern you. I just wanted to meet Abner Tharn's lackey and determine if Queen Euraxia had anything to fear. The answer is quite clear. Your insignificance rivals that of the soul-shriven fool, which makes you eminently forgettable. Now about the rest of my...
Presenting Abner Thorn, Grand Chancellor and Overlord of Nibene, Imperial
There she
Baptist
is.
of the Elder Council, and Patriarch of the Tharn Dynasty, and his bodyguard. Ah, half-brother.
She didn't say our name.
It's so unexceptional.
Pretending to be a queen is...
Hush, Abner, you bore me. Bodyguard, you look interesting. Come talk to me.
You heard her. Good luck.
My sources indicated that my
Yeah,
son's
it's
murder
kinda
was
ugly.
somewhat taller. Ah well. Now, why in the world should I even consider negotiating with the monster who murdered my dear Javad? A warning? How thoughtful. You do
So
know
wait,
that
that
I
guy
defeated the
tried to
Khajiit army and took control
destroy
of the
Reaper's
new
March?
throne? I am no one's puppet, I assure you. But why do you suppose I have anything to do with dragons? Oh, how precious. I hoped my pompous half-brother would provide an amusement, but this is even better. I have a chamber set aside in the dungeons just for you. We'll play the most interesting games, you and I, until your body gives out. Do not attempt to sway me with your silver tongue. Mulamnir and I have a special relationship.
No, you don't.
Understanding. The dragons will secure my hold over elsewhere, and there's nothing you or my pathetic half-brother can do to stop them. Enough! Zumog Foom, what news do you bring?
The Desert Wind Adaptorium has fallen. We move against Riverhold on your word.
Then the word is given. Now, half-brother.
Treachery? How could I ever have anticipated this?
Guards, take them to the dungeons.
I think not.
Where are we going? We're getting teleported out of there? I guess we are.
Well, I suppose that could have gone better. I prepared for Euraxia's probable betrayal. Unfortunately, my teleport spell wasn't quite able to penetrate the palace wards, so we wound up down here, in the palace sewer. We heard two things of note. First, Euraxian forces have invaded the Desert Wind Adaptorium for some insidious purpose. And second, my vile half-sister ordered an attack on Riverhold. One thing at a time, my companion, one thing at a time. I need to recover my strength after teleporting us into this skeever hole. I'll need your help to get out of here. Then we can deal with both Desert Wind and Riverhold. My age is finally catching up with me. Thank you so much for poking that open wound. Magic takes a toll on the body. I've been wielding powerful forces since before you were born. There's always a cost. You'd do well to remember that. Eventually. Quicker if you stop badgering me about it. My strength will return, it always does. Now get us out of this sewer so we can warn both Desert Wind and Riverhold.
Okay, I guess let's go. Let's go this way.
Like rats in the sewer, just as the Queen anticipated. Over there! The Queen wants them alive!
Yep, easy enough. And we're out again.
Well, that's an experience I won't be adding to my memoirs. We'll separate here. Make it harder for Euraxia's lackeys to follow us. Now. Things actually turned out better than I expected. We know that Euraxia wants something from the Desert Wind Adeptorium, and we know she's about to launch a counter-strike against Riverhold. That's not exactly true. If my power wasn't depleted, well, let's not digress. I'll go to Riverhold and warn Garishri. We'll make sure the city is ready for the attack. Meanwhile, you find out what's happening at the Desert Wind Adeptorium. Adeptoriums serve the same function as monasteries in other parts of Tamriel. Desert Wind and its adepts follow the order of Jean Karsh. It's west of here, on the northern lip of the scar. Look for a side entrance if the main door is blocked.
Well, it's not in the city, right? I don't see it around here. I guess we have to teleport.
Sure as bones. Rigert knew he should have brought for
Seal the gates. Let no Euraxian enter this holy place.
Wait, this is a delve? This is the delve? Nice. So this main mission is related to this delve. And we're not going to bother with doing this stuff right now. It's going to be part of the regular questing.
Set it ablaze! Burn it!
Light it up!
Oh, this is a huge delve.
Invaders! This one will not allow you to enter this holy place. You do not look like one of the Usurper Queen's soldiers. Who are you, and what are you doing down here? The Speaker of the Main sent you? This one expected we were on our own, what with the dragons and the battles to the north. Zamorak came down here to seal this path, but now he thinks the Euraxians seek the Grand Adept. Desert Wind holds many Khajiit secrets, and the keeper of those secrets is the Grand Adept. If you truly want to help, follow Zamorak to the Grand Adept's chambers.
Sure. Lead the way.
Nine Winds know.
Uh-oh.
Get to the door. Go. Save
I'm
the
stuck.
Grand Adept. Zamarak cannot hold this for long. Go. This one will find another way inside.
Yeah, sure. Maybe this is the boss of the delve? No, it can't be. So you can't get in here without having the main quest active, right? It has to be another one. But I guess we'll see if this completes the delve.
You are no match for my power.
No, this wasn't the main boss. Because we didn't get that shard. Or however it's called. How is it called? Supposed to be here. Oh, the crown soul gems. Yeah, soul gems.
Help me! Don't let Zumog Foom take my soul! Zumog Foom! This is the necromancer's doing. Even in death, I continue to serve. He called it a blessing. Said it would protect me. Damn it! He claimed my soul! Please, you must help me. Release me from this curse! We came for an ancient secret, protected by the Grand Adept. She put up a good fight, I'll give her that. Zumog Foom seeks the location of the betrayer's body parts. I learned where the dismembered corpse was hidden. Now, please, help me!
You are wrong. The secret belongs to me. What the battle may
Oh shit, there it is.
she whispers to me in death. Soon Riverhold will fall, and the betrayer will be restored.
Let the fourth wind open the way. Grand Adept. No. Zamarak has failed. This one was too slow. Again. What has happened here? Who killed the Grand Adept? Zamarak thanks you for avenging the Grand Adept. But why did they attack this peaceful Adeptorium? Why kill a harmless old student of the Desert Winds? The Usurper Queen made a mistake when she had the Grand Adept killed. Whatever they came to find had an unintended consequence. It has roused the students of the Desert Winds. Zamarak pledges the Adepts to Gareshri's cause. Euraxia will fall. We are not many, but we are strong. The
Well,
Adepts
that's good
of
to
the
hear.
Desert Wind will aid the city. Zamarak will see you there. After he makes sure the Grand Adept receives the proper blessings.
Yeah, you do that. These are the students. There's like 5 of them. 6, 7.
What do you want?
Yeah, I guess let's go back to the Wish Shrine and fast travel to the main city. No, actually it's here. It's not the main city.
I informed Garesh-Ri and Chimera about what happened in Rimmon. They're mobilizing our remaining forces even as we speak. Now tell me, what did you learn at the Desert Wind Adeptorium? I often wondered who Cadwell was before he became a soul shriven. I know the tales of the betrayer, but I never equated the two. The Cadwell we know is so... not that. We'll deal with Zumog Foom after we save Riverhold. Anything else to report? Well, that's a bit of welcome news. Many of the adepts have remarkable martial skills that we could surely make use of. Speaking of which, are you ready to help defend the city?
Hell yeah.
For now, recover your strength and prepare yourself. Euraxia's forces will arrive soon, and we'll need you ready for the
Magical
battle to
recovery and stamina
Here,
recovery.
Take this. Garesh-Ri keeps handing me pouches, but I have little use for Khajiiti gold.
Let's activate scroll, experience scroll, of course.
The mystery of the two. For now, recover your strength. Multiple Cadwells, necromancers, dragons, and now Euraxian soldiers marching on Riverhold. This day just keeps getting better and better. Regardless, there's much to do and not a lot of time to do it. Yes, but Garesh-Ri's scouts report that they're on their way. Our parley seems to have aroused Euraxia's anger. What remains of Elsewhere's militia has taken up positions around town, but I fear they are too few in number. They need your help. Garesh-Ri has placed the defense of the city in Chimera's hands. She moves the Desert Wind adepts, every volunteer she could muster, and what remains of the militia like pieces on a game board. Report to her, and she'll give you your orders. Find Chimera outside and see what she requires. Euraxian soldiers will soon reach Riverhold. When that happens, all oblivion will break loose. You must have taken a more serious beating than I thought at Desert Wind. Oh, very well. After I inadvertently had some small part in releasing the dragons from the halls of Colossus, I came to Elsewhere to find a way to rectify the situation. So your memory isn't totally addled? Yes. But we discovered that the Khajiit had more to deal with than just the dragons. My half-sister, Euraxia, the usurper queen of Rimmon, has aligned with the great beasts and necromancers to conquer Elsewhere. Just that Cadwell, the gallant knight of Cold Harbor, seems to be involved. Well, his physical remains, anyway.
Yeah, true.
Zumog Foom seeks Cadwell the Betrayer's severed body parts in order to restore the evil knight. To what end? I have no idea. According to Khajiiti legend, Cadwell the Betrayer was one of the heroes who helped Kunzar-Ri imprison the dragons in the halls of Colossus. Euraxia employs the necromancer Zumog Foom and his cadre of dark mages. He reanimated Cadwell's head.
Yeah, well, that was interesting. Managed to get 101,000 experience points. Damn, that's huge. But that was the second quest, second main mission. I hope you guys have enjoyed it.